They say Rome fell in a day, but what if it never really fell at all? At its height, Rome ruled over 70 million people across 3 continents. But cracks began to show as waves of so-called barbarians pressed against its frontiers. Inside, greed and corruption rotted the empire from within. Inflation ran wild. The empire couldn't afford itself. It had grown too large, too expensive, and too vulnerable. In 410 AD, Rome was sacked by the Visigoths. The unthinkable had happened. But while the West burned, the East survived, and something new began. The Eastern Roman Empire, Byzantium, lived on for another 1,000 years. Rome became more than an empire. It became an idea, reborn again and again. While Rome crumbled in the West, the East held firm behind walls no army could breach. Byzantine scholars preserved Roman law, science, and philosophy, while the West forgot. In the West, Rome was shattered, replaced by chaos, kingdoms, and warlords. But out of the ashes rose the Church, claiming Rome's legacy through faith. Rome lived on, in stone, in language, in law, even in ruins. In 800 AD, a Frankish king was crowned Emperor of the Romans, reviving the title in name. From Germany to Austria, kings claimed to be Rome's heirs, long after it was gone. Even far from Europe, Rome's wisdom flowed, feeding the Islamic Golden Age. And centuries later, Rome rose again, in the minds of artists and architects of the Renaissance. Today, its stones remain, but its greatest legacy is how it never truly disappeared. So did Rome fall, or did it simply evolve into everything that came after? Its echoes are everywhere, in law, in language, in power, even today. And yet, the story of Rome is far from over.
Subscribe to Lost Pages and discover the stories history tried to forget.